Okay, so to start, we're going to put into Google Michael's benefits. Once we're in, we'll click this link. We are part-time workers. Next thing we want to do is go to benefits and then benefits, extras, and discounts, bottom one. So in here, we're going to scroll down to tuition assistance right here. This link just brings you into a logout and there's no way of getting out of it. So we don't use this link, but we do hit policy. Once we're in policy, it's going to bring us to this page. So this is a PDF that gives a lot of information about the details of it, the requirements, the grading system. So that's something for everyone to go through and read and compare it with your degree and your grades. Up here, it talks about $2,000 per calendar year, so it's not per semester. It's only going to be used once a year. Then this is the 500 hours requirement. These are more part-time requirements right here. So again, something to read through to make sure it's all qualified. So this is the stuff that actually requires you to do things. These two links, the top one brings us back to the homepage, so we're not going to use that one. This Knowledge Zone link is the one we're going to click. So we click into it and it's going to bring you to Michael's portal, and you're going to use your normal WorkSmart login. Okay, so this is the page that matters. This is the one you have to fill out. So these are normal information, your name, your ID, you put in your hire date, your store number, address, school address, you put in your degree. Down here is course details. So you have to enter every course in that you're taking. There are only spots for, I think, 6. So if you're taking more than 6 classes, leave one out. But this is when you start for the semester. This is when you end for the semester. So if you want to do this for fall 2023, you're going to start when you started fall 2023 and the date of when you end fall 2023. You put in your course name and number, course name number, course name number. Okay, so only 5 slots here. So you want to do that 5 times. Once you have that in, you can put in whatever credit hours you're taking, 15, 16, 17. Then down here is your total cost per credit or total cost per semester. So if you have a receipt of how much you're paying for the semester, you can take that number from there and put in what you are paying for this semester in this spot. Next one is total grants or scholarships. You're going to put in how much are you getting. Let's say you're getting $2,000 for scholarships. Then you would enter that into this spot right here. And then finally, total tuition assistance request is you put in $2,000 because of course you want to try to request as much as they're going to give. So you put in $2,000. After doing all that, that's the application. You actually have to attach all of these as well. So the first one is documentation of degree program. So that's a screenshot of what your degree is. I know Hofstra uses something called DegreeWorks. It gives you your transcript and the plans for the rest of your time at Hofstra. So I usually take a screenshot of that. List of all coursework and required completion for the degree. That one I used the same screenshot in the DegreeWorks for Hofstra. Documentation of costs per semester per credit. So you have to go onto your school's website, wherever you find your receipt for the cost. That's the number we were talking about before of how much you're paying for the semester. You actually need to screenshot that page to show how much you are paying, and then that'll be part of the attachment. Then you need a screenshot of final grades of the classes on the application. So since this is for fall 2023 for most of us, you would want to wait till you get all your final grades in, lay it all out on a page. I know Hofstra has a page that shows all your final grades for the semester, and then you take a screenshot of that, and you're going to add that into the application. Finally, is the receipt and statement of tuition paid for the classes on the application. So that can be the same page as the documentation of cost per semester, cost per credit. These two right here can be the same page. These two can be the same page. This one's the only one that requires its own screenshot. So finally, once you get all those figured out, you get them all screenshotted, you're going to go to Add Attachments. You're going to open those all up, put them into the application, and this is what it should look like at the end. You read through the qualifications, you enter the information about you, your work, your school, classes, you give the amount you're paying, total grants you're getting, scholarships, the request, which will be $2,000. Now let's make sure we have all these documents. So documentation of degree program, list of all coursework for completion of the degree. That would be right here. So it's my degree, what I'm going for, and then my coursework that I need to complete. So that's taken care of. Next one, documentation of cost per semester, and then the receipt showing that I had paid it. So that'd be semester cost and receipt. And then lastly, final grades of classes on the application. This would be a screenshot of my final grades. Once that is all finished, complete the application with all the attachments, you hit submit. It goes in as a ticket, and then you keep an eye on it. It would take, I think in the past for me, it took about 2 weeks for it to be approved. You can keep checking the My Tickets section to see how it's doing. And then eventually on your paycheck, there would be an extra $2,000 on it. And that's where it comes from.